Hello and welcome to my guide for Sulliusceps. First off, the requirements are going to be at least 65 woodcutting, and you're going to need the quest Bon Voyage completed. Also, a higher hit points level is recommended, as you will take monster damage up to 9 from the tar monsters, as well as a flat 10 damage from every time you get hit by one of the spine mushrooms, and they will also poison you as well. Sulliusceps are going to be your best option for woodcutting experience in the game without using some sort of tick manipulation. They're still pretty decently AFK, not as much as the yew, magic, or redwood trees of course, but they're still very relaxed. One of the few perks of doing Sulliusceps is that you also get these fossils. Now with these fossils you can get a free 120k experience in any skill that you choose, as well as 72 kudos from turning them all into the museum. As far as small fossils, you need 70, 60 for medium, and 50 for large. If you choose to collect those fossils past the point of what I just listed, then you can use them for prayer experience, or you can exchange them for numulite from the fossil collector. Otherwise, I would just suggest to switch your left click to drop for them, as it's far more AFK and more experience an hour. Okie dokie, gear wise you're gonna want full lumberjack. Now it takes like 20-30 minutes to get full lumberjack from temple trekking, unless you get super unlucky, then maybe it takes an hour. But nevertheless, go grind it out, it's super worth it if you're going for 99 wood king. It's also a master clue step, so there's no reason not to have it. Go get it. For your axe, obviously dragon or crystal axe. For your necklace, it's going to be holy symbol. If you're going to be using the prayer book to save yourself antidotes, fury if not. Your shield's going to be either crystals, Fally, DFS, your best tank shield. It really doesn't matter, there's so many options. For your ring, it's just your best prayer ring or ring of dueling if you're using Reqs Enclave to reset your stats. I'm using imbued suffering ring. For your cape slot, you're going to want HP cape for the regen. If you don't have that, any prayer bonus cape will do, any skill cape, fire cape, etc. And for your wrist or your glove slot, you're going to want regen bracelet. Pretty obvious. Inventory for this is very simple and easy. All you really need is a rake, your rune pouch with all your tele runes in it. If you're using the holy symbol, bring your prayer book so you can cure your poison. If you're using fury, then bring an antidote instead. If you don't have the dig site pendant in your POH, that's fine. Just bring a dig site pendant into your inventory. It's fine. You'll have plenty of inventory space. If you don't have to away like a pool, or you're not using Ferox to restart your stats when you reset or whatever, then feel free to bring 5 to 6 food of your choice. Brews are the best, but I wouldn't hate you if you brought monkfish or some crap. One small thing that'll make your life a whole lot easier while you're doing these Sulliusceps is first, for any of the mushrooms that appear in your inventory, go and shift click them and go and reset the left click to drop. This will make it so much easier to drop them. It'll go a lot faster. You'll thank me later. Now aside from that, I'm also going to advise that you turn on your middle sound button, and that'll ensure that you know when you just chop down an entire Sulliuscep so you can move on to the next one. And I'm also going to tell you guys to install the plugin Sulliuscep Run. It's the thing that highlights every single obstacle and all the trees that you're going to see highlighted throughout the run. So yes, make sure everything is checked. Alright, now that we went over all that, let's go ahead and put all this into action. So first of all, go ahead and make sure all your stats are clear. So go ahead and sip your pool or whatever you're using to reset. Use the second option on your dig site pendant, and let's head to Fossil Island. Go and click on the magic mushroom teleport system. Click the third option, sticky swamp. And we're going to appear next to the first Sulliuscep mushroom. This is the start point. Every single rotation will start at this tree. Alright, now that we're done chopping the first tree, we're going to go across the first obstacle And we're gonna run past the first tar monster as well as the first spiny mushroom, and it's gonna smack me there. There it is. But I just have to click on my hit points bubble, and the prayer book will make it go away. Now, the plugin, which is highlighting all the trees and all the obstacles that I need to cut through, that's just there. You can just have that shit highlighted, man. That's all for you. And this is kind of a quick trip. Usually, you don't just one and done the Sulliusceps here, but I'm getting kind of lucky on it. As you can see, we're making our way to our third Sulliuscep now, running past another tar monster, chop down a couple of these vines, and then we're gonna make our way to the third Sulliuscep. Pass by another tar monster, and we're at the tree. Now, if you go one square northwest of here, you will have a chance at getting attacked by that other spiny mushroom. So just be aware of that. Now we're heading to the fourth Sulliuscep, running right past the tar monster again. And the fourth one is right. Yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and just speed up past this part. We're here for the route, not exactly the woodcutting, so I'm not gonna bore you guys with sitting all the way through that. Now that we have the fourth one chopped, let's go ahead and make our way to the fifth one. Now, here's the thing. There are 2 more obstacles I usually chop down there, but since I'm in the world with somebody else right now, and we're near each other, when he chops down the obstacles, I can follow behind him without having to chop my own obstacles. So, if you ever wanted social woodcutting, that's it right there. There's one perk for it. So, you know, you really can't go wrong with just hanging out with a friend and doing these Sulliusceps. You know what I'm saying? So, feel free to be social with it. Coming up on finishing this 5th tree, let's go ahead and move on to the 6th and final tree right here. It's just a light little jog on to the other one. You don't have to pass any more monsters or anything. Okay, so here we are at the end of the rotation. We still have a lot of prayers, still have a lot of HP, but we're at the end of the rotation, and we don't want to reset now, do we? That'd be a waste of time. So let's go use our mushroom teleport. To use this, you need to have 9 mushrooms stacked into the mud pile where we're going to be teleporting to. It's at right next to the first Sulliuscep. And if you don't have 9 mushrooms in that and you try to use that mushroom teleport, you will take 40 to 50 damage. So yeah, make sure you either have that filled or you have above 50 HP. Now let's go through the scenario where you don't have the mushroom. And you're low HP, you're low prayer. Basically, you just teleport to either your Ferox Enclave or your pool in your house, reset your stats, and then use the dig site pendant to get back. Otherwise, you're going to be taking up to 50 damage from that mushroom teleport. So, there's always a failsafe for that, so in case you forget to put down your first 9 mushrooms, it's no big deal. Just teleport with your dig site pendant. Another mechanic I want to stress is redemption proc. Now, you can use redemption as long as you have 1 prayer point left and you have the necessary HP. So if you're 99 HP, as long as you get hit below 10 health and you have redemption, it'll proc. And that'll sometimes save you getting to the end of the rotation at the very last tar monster or something. So you really... Alright, that's the end of the guide. I would like to thank everybody for taking your time to watch. Hopefully this helped you out in some way. Maybe you learned a mechanic you didn't know. Yeah, and that's all for me. I hope you all enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of your day.